welcome back to my channel. Aparna Chandran here, and today I'm just gonna cut to the chase. There's no time to waste. Today's video is all about building ankle mobility and strength, especially if you are a runner or play other sports. Today's video is the first of a series of many videos because today I'm talking only about ankle mobility and strength, but we also need to focus on our calves, our knees, our hips if we want to improve overall strength on our lower body and improve performance. And if you are a runner or play sports, you know that it's extremely important to strengthen the lower body. And we all do our squats, we all do our deadlifts, our lunges, our leg extensions, workout in the gym, and these are all great. They're absolutely great and extremely important. But somewhere, even I did this, if you are like me, you might have neglected ankle mobility, ankle strength somewhere, or maybe just do not concentrate so much on it. Which is why I want to turn your attention to your ankles, to your feet, because they play a huge role in your performance and also help you avoid injuries. Our ankle and our foot strength play a huge role in controlling the entire kinetic chain of the lower body. Kinetic chain, what does that exactly mean? Well, simply put, our body parts are connected in a chain-like fashion and they work in the exact same way. For example, movement that occurs in one part of the body can affect or have an impact on movement in the other parts of the body. Again, for example, let's say if you have an injury or if you have some sort of weakness in your ankle, touch wood you don't, it can affect your calves, your knees or your hips because this weakness in the ankle is being compensated by the muscles elsewhere. So it can affect your overall performance and cause injuries elsewhere too. So if your ankle strength and mobility is not great, you can face a lot of injuries. And some of the most common injuries are these. Number one, the ankle roll or the ankle sprain. Minor but extremely painful and it takes weeks to recover. Number two is an Achilles heel injury, which so many of my friends complain about. So it's essentially a pain in the back of your ankle, actually just above your ankle. It's a pain that shoots up over here and it can occur because of so many reasons. Improper recovery, not enough strength and mobility, improper form and technique as well. So make sure that you are strengthening your ankle and make sure that you're doing it with proper form. Number three is tendinitis, which is essentially inflammation or swelling of the tendons. Can happen because of various reasons: overuse, improper recovery, not enough rest, improper technique or form, maybe not proper running form, and maybe some sort of injury. You need to get it checked by a doctor, but these are some of the most common injuries that can occur, and so it is really important for you to focus on strengthening your ankle as well. So now that you know the importance of strengthening the muscles around your ankles, I am going to take you through a few exercises varying from basic to more advanced versions which can help you strengthen your ankles, improve your performance, avoid injuries and just stay healthy and fit. But before we get into these exercises, do not forget guys, and I really appreciate this, but do not forget to hit that thumbs up button and that little bell at the bottom to subscribe to my channel. It really helps me out. It helps me reach a lot more people and I would love to hear from you and love to hear whether you like this video or not and what else you would like to learn. So let me know your suggestions in the comments below as well. But for now, let's get into the exercises. So before I start any sort of strengthening exercises, I always like to warm up my ankles, the respective muscles. So we are going to get started with some ankle mobilization exercises. So I want you to come into an all fours position, flatten your feet, make sure that your wrists are directly below your shoulders and your spine is in a neutral position. So I don't want the spine arching like this, neither do I want it rounded. So you're going to find a neutral position, keeping the left leg as is. We're going to start with the right. So the right leg goes back and you're going to plant the toes into the mat or into the ground. You can do this without the mat as well. Now from here, placing the toes firmly, we're going to start working on that ankle. So you're going to push back lightly. Make sure that those toes are still in the same position. So you will feel a nice stretch in your ankle. That foot is going back and then from there you're going to push forward to the tips of your toes. So those toes don't move, it's just that your ankle is moving. So about 6 to 8 reps of this for a little bit of warm up, a little bit of mobilization on each leg. Now for the next one, you will need a loop band and I would ideally suggest the one which is more like rubber material and not exactly the cloth because that doesn't have a lot of elasticity and we really want elasticity on this one. So you're going to place the band just around the arches of your feet. So mid-foot, you're going to place the band, you're going to place it down. I'm going to turn this way so that you can see the movement I am doing. So make sure that you have enough resistance in between the band. Don't leave it loose like this. We don't want that. So make sure you have enough resistance. Now we're going to focus a little bit on external rotations, eversions, inversions, all of the movements that our ankle can do basically. So for the first one, we're going to stay here, keeping the left foot steady. We're just going to rotate that right foot outwards, making sure that the knees are straight, the knees are locked, and then slowly back in. Don't let the band pull. So you're rotating outward and slowly back in. Again, 8 to 10 reps on each foot. So you're going to alternate the foot 8 to 10 reps. Now that you're done, once you're done, you're going to keep that ankle in that same position. We're going to work on both feet at the same time. So you're going to point those toes forwards. So you're pointing the toes towards me like I am towards you. So this is your flexion, and then from there, you're going to point those toes back towards you. All this while you're keeping the knees straight, keeping them tight. Right, again point towards me and then point towards you. All this while you're also maintaining this resistance. This is going to be great, working on your ankle mobility here. Alright, now next one, you're going to keep that left foot steady again. You're going to rotate this ankle outwards. So instead of going to the side, we're going to rotate it in such a way that your big toe is facing outwards like this as much as you can, and then rotate it back inwards. You might not have a lot of range on this one, but you're essentially just working the ankle in all ranges of motion so that you're strengthening it always, and no sort of movement can injure your ankle. So again guys, 8 to 10 reps, same thing on both feet. That's great for a little bit of warm up, a little bit of activation. Now for the next one, we're going to be working on the ankles of course, but you're also going to be working on the peroneus muscle, alright, which runs along your calf and also your abductors, that is your side glutes. So we're going to get started again with the band around your midfoot, around both feet. You're going to sit in this squat position. So sitting in the squat position, don't want to see this, push the hips back, core is tight. Sitting in that squat position, making sure that there is resistance. I would ideally recommend that you do this without a shoe so that you can really feel the floor, make sure that you have proper grip. We're going to take small steps and start squat walking on each side. So small steps here. Now I don't want you shaking your body side to side. Small steps, making sure the resistance is there at all times. You will feel it hitting on your ankle, on the side calf muscle and also your abductors, abductors, alright. So that's your outside glutes, outer glutes here. So on both legs, we're going to be walking each side. So I would say up and down is 1 round, 5 rounds like that, 3 sets, alright, 3 sets. Now the next one is a more common exercise. It is calf raises, and of course, as everybody knows and as the name suggests, calf raises are more for your calves. But if your ankle mobility is not great and your ankle strength is not great, you're not going to be able to do it properly. So we're going to focus on getting all the way up till the tips of our toes and going back down. I'm going to be showing you different variations, a more beginner version, a more advanced version. So pick and choose what you need to do according to your fitness level, alright? And I'm also going to be zooming in on my legs so that you can see it properly and you can see how I'm doing the exercise. So forgive me if you can't see my entire self. So now the first one's the most basic option. You can hold on to support if you need it. We're just going to be going into a double leg calf raise. But what I want you to remember is feet are going to be shoulder width apart, of course. I want you to come up all the way onto the tips of your toes and then back down. Take it slowly. I want that 1 second pause on top. So you come up, 1 second pause and back down. 2 and back down. 3 and back down. So you're going to be doing 10 reps and you're going to be repeating that thrice. So 3 sets and 10 reps. So moving on, variations. You can do a single leg calf raise. I'm just keeping this here for support. Ideally, I would like it to be taller. So okay, keeping this here for support. So one leg comes back. You're going to be doing a calf raise on one leg. Again, all the way up till the tips of your toes. So going up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Same thing, 10 reps, 3 sets on each leg. So this is a more advanced version. You can also sit with your back against the wall so that it's a wall sit and not just a squat hold. But in this position, you're going to do calf raises and down. Calf raises and down. We're not coming up, we're sitting in that same squat, just lifting those toes, lifting those heels and back down. 10 reps guys, 3 sets. Okay guys, I had to change the angle because I needed the wall. I'm also going to be showing you only my legs because much more important, and we are going to be doing tibialis raises. Alright, so we're going to stand with our back to the wall. Slightly push the feet forward depending on your femur length, the length of your leg. Feet shoulder width apart, and all we are going to do is lift the feet and then back down. Lift the feet slowly and back down. You want that 2 to 3 second hold on top and then back down. Great for working your anterior tibialis. Great to help you strengthen the tibialis muscle for running in general. So we're going to be doing this for about 15 to 20 reps, 3 sets again. And the last one, of course guys, we're going to add a little bit of plyometrics into this. Just some single leg work for your ankles. You would want shoes for this, but I'm just going to show you without. So we're going to do single leg hops. If you've not seen my other videos, I would have probably put this exercise in the plyometrics one. So do go check it out. I'm going to link it in the description box below. But essentially, we're just working on ankle strength, a little bit of agility, a little bit of power. You're staying on those toes and just having quick feet. Alright, this is the most basic exercise you can do. 30 seconds on each leg for 3 sets, ankle hops side to side. And that's your last one. Alright guys, we are done, and those are some of the basic to advanced exercises I had to share to help you build ankle strength and mobility. In addition to this, if you want to focus on balancing and stability work, you can also do that by adding unstable surfaces like a Bosu ball or like a wobble board. I'm going to pop up a picture here in case you don't know. These are great. I love using these because they're a challenge, and they also work wonders in helping you build strength, balance, stability, all of that. But also remember that there are so many other exercises that you can do, and I just showed a few here because this is what I do on a regular basis, and I thought that it would be nice to share them with you. But all in all, whatever exercise you do, just remember that you do not neglect your ankle and your feet because they play a huge role in your performance. And following this, of course, I will be dropping other videos about strengthening your calves, your knees. There are already some videos about that. I'll link them in the description box below in case you want to check it out. And we'll be going up and moving forward from there. But either way, let me know what other videos you would like to see, what you're struggling with, and what you would like to learn about. I would be happy to help you. And as always, I really appreciate it. Please do hit the thumbs up button, hit that little bell at the bottom, help me out here, help me grow my channel and reach a lot more people just like I'm reaching out to you. And I really hope you enjoyed this video. For now, I'm signing off, and I will see you next time. Bye.